The Astro is looking pretty good. It has one serious cosmetic problem, and that is the cracking of the armrest on the driver's door. The armrest is an integral part of the door panel. They're not made anymore, and getting one from a junkyard would mean replacing an old piece with another old piece. I found a solution that may work. This is a plastic cover made to fit over the armrest. I got a pair of these from Amazon for $57. One for the left door, one for the right door. It's designed to fit here, but the door handle gets in the way. And that has to be removed in order to fit this piece on. The door handle is held in place by two screws. You need a T30 Torx bit to remove them. This one is a little tricky. Because it's in there so deep. This is the next piece that gets in the way, but it doesn't have to be removed. Merely pulled back a little bit to allow the armrest cover to fit over. And of course the armrest cover needs to be secured with some double-sided tape. I found this removable poster tape in the section where they had picture hanging supplies. There's not much load on this piece, so I figure I don't need a real aggressive adhesive to hold it. In the auto parts section, they had some trim tape, which cost more than twice as much, but more than that, had a very permanent adhesive that was weatherproof, and I don't think that's needed in this case. This end will be wedged in by the door handle and the release arm cover, so I think the bulk of the double-sided tape can be applied here, probably in 3 strips. tape only has release paper on one side, so it just peels off of the roll for the first application. And a piece across here might be a good idea. Before I peel the release paper, I just want to dry fit it. Goes on pretty easy and doesn't look too bad. So now we'll see about peeling this backing. Slip that in. Press and hold and hope that it makes enough contact to hold everything in place. And now we're ready to put the door handle back on. last step in the job is to cover these two holes with these two little trim plugs. And that's one of the hardest parts of the job. At least I can say getting them out was one of the harder parts of the job, and I anticipate the same difficulty getting them back in. Getting them in and out requires relying on the flexibility of the material on the door handle. And it's not quite as flexible as one would like. If you wanted to make life easy on yourself, you could just leave those holes open. But it can be done. And there it is, one of the easiest car repairs I've ever undertaken.